Rockabell. If something's not working, we'll fix it live. It's week 47, guys.
God. Almost a year of in-game, at least.
Almost a
How
year.
many
What
weeks are in a year?
Like 55? Huh?
52.
52. I've already rocked over a whole year in playing. We started January.
Mm-hmm.
It's already April, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You're saying right.
Say fool right now.
Dedicated campaign D&D pretty cringe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell am I doing?
Wouldn't it be me having a campaign going over a year?
Right.
Stares at my campaign that's been going on for 4.
Never again.
Ooh.
Never again.
Cheeky's like, next time I invite you guys, we're doing like a 5-shot.
A bunch of one-session campaigns. There's nothing you can do about it. They all might tie in together to one big long campaign, but that's not. Damn it, that's just a campaign all over again.
No, I played myself.
Damn it!
Ah.
You all get a word count next time. Use them wisely.
Oh, man. It's D&D, but everything is the sending spell?
Oh.
Be actually horrible. Because you'd have
Just
to,
overall.
like, see everyone across from you counting on their fingers as you're playing. Everyone is holding you up to it.
Every conversation.
Well, anyone want to say what they've been up to, or should we just get the frick into this?
Kersploosh?
Jump into it?
Oh man,
Oh,
Let's
no.
just jump into it.
let's just play
jump in.
D&D. We're here to play D&D. We know what we've been up to.
Hit that like button, smash that bell, or I will punch you in the throat. And let's just jump into it.
Well, I think we all know pretty well where we left off last night. Y'all long rested, so if you haven't done that, please do it. Or don't. No.
Preferably don't, but you know.
It's your life. Don't let me tell you what to do. I don't know how well you slept in game. Maybe you had a terrible night. I don't know.
Are we to assume that Flotsam is playing the violin this morning and doing inspiring leader?
Sure. Yeah. All right. We could
Okay,
get
just
we could get a sneaky little inspiring leader. What's that? 10
Sneaky,
or
come
11
on.
health now. What was it?
like 11.
I think so, because of level 6. 7 actually. Level 7.
Mm-hmm.
So go for max level or just bard level? I think it's max because it's a feat. Yeah.
It's a feat, yes. It's character level.
So 11.
Pretty nifty.
9 away from 100.
Shut up. Shut up.
So close to the barbarian dream.
Oh. I was like, I'm bad at math. But
Nobody bit cringe at math. But
11 plus 9. I don't think that's 100.
Unless
9
they
plus
changed
10.
the rules while I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, right.
they would, wouldn't they?
Oh,
They
math is
absolutely
math.
would.
Hey, I almost have a degree in math.
Why?
You gotta trust me.
That's like worse than an art degree. Like what?
No, I never actually completed it. I'm getting an art degree. This D&D game, though.
Yeah, we'll kick his off the boat. Yeah. During the night, the boat had docked itself, and everyone on it has bid you adieu as you've started to get off, and I mean, unless you just want to stay and like leave the campaign,
Chill.
you know.
Yeah. Can we go in the ocean?
Let's go
We could
across the
bail. We have the option to just
yeah.
here if we want.
Then you would all be wanted even more by the law that is already after you, technically.
Pirate ship.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the
not a
last
criminal.
thing that investigator would expect is Adelaide to just hop on a pirate ship and fuck off. Like, in a million years.
Just get the frick out of here. Let me get you over to the dock map. Rather than in the ocean.
Norb just sent me a message saying he won't be able to make it today.
Norb! Alright, cut it,
Yeah.
cut it. Game's over. No
Campaign's
Norb, no
over.
D&D. Tell him to never show his face here ever again. He scorned us. Oh, we'll wish him luck, and I don't know, give him a kiss maybe, I don't know. Do whatever feels right.
You know, don't let me tell you not to do something.
Yeah, like, you know. It's your life, you do whatever you want, whatever you feel. As you're all disembarking, your Viridian, the one you know, also disembarks with you, but seems to be holding something kind of just swathed in cloth. And he kind of thumbs back at the ship as you're starting to make your way away from it. I'm gonna stick with the ship for a little bit and then maybe work with my own crew in the city while my player's not here. So,
Huh?
in the meantime, we have devised a little parting gift should you ever need help. And he holds out the item wrapped in cloth. And probably
Flare
just like
gun.
a...
I take it.
Yeah, you unwrap it, it's literally a flare gun.
Yeah.
Cartridge is full of black smoke, so if we see black smoke rising from the city, blacker than normal smoke, we'll know it's not just a fire. Shoot that and we'll send some people.
Right.
Right.
One-use item. So that
Okay.
means we're going to use it only on the final boss. Maybe. Because what if there's a secret boss after that one?
Maybe. Do we really want a bunch of people mudding up our initiative order? I mean, bringing up combat?
Well, I feel like maybe it might be like a sort of like one turn is all of them kind of thing, whatever that means.
We'll send
No,
one
yeah,
shot at an
wordplay. If
undiscriminate
this were some
spot.
sort of role-playing game instead of real life.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's true, Adelaide. You're right, 100%.
We'll shoot at one spot on the map randomly, so... Just cross your fingers.
They like unveil under this like blanket that they have these like people-sized cannons. But, like, we can fire off our crew members in the direction of the floor.
We always get there eventually.
I mean, some will survive and help you out.
Well, I don't hear any
I'll-
ruckus, so maybe we should get going.
Yeah, I'll give Viridian a pat on the shoulder, and I'll tell him.
Good luck with managing your crew. It seems that even these young folks are quite capable. They're definitely going to need their captain to be back so they can sail back into the grander ocean after this is all over.
He gives a nod. Plus, you guys might need a way out if you're up to your necks in criminal activity.
You know we always are.
We
I don't
are.
know what's happening. A whole bunch of Van Dyke soldiers in town. That's not good.
We are the worst criminals imaginable. And he might be by far the worst of us all.
He's literally the boss, and will go down in history as the most amazing undercover criminal in society.
They're gonna call you Killer Comet for all the atrocities you've done.
But that's not my name.
In fact, this gun is tribute to you, so you do not destroy us with a single glance.
Comet, we're just joking.
No, let me close my eyes. I don't worry.
We're just giving you some gaff. We're goofing and gaffing. It's just a jest.
Oh, a prank. Let me turn Adelaide.
She looks at you with like rage. Why are you looking at me, Comet?
Are you gonna send your wizard to burn down my ship, Comet? Oh god, we gotta go. I've angered him.
No, I mean, I'm gonna look this way and I'm gonna turn around.
Hi, Comet. You can look at me. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
Comet leads and we shall
Follow. Walk after him. You just start walking and you look and we're all like following you and you're just getting a little fast. So like, stop chasing me.
I'm sorry.
I won't be mean anymore, I promise.
I'll stop.
Oh man.
Comet, famous for being the most ferocious out of all of us.
The most brutal, the most bloodthirsty.
I think cool.
With his sickly purple skin and his glowing yellow marks, his eyes filled with hatred and violence.
The anger.
He's easily 10 feet, no, 11 feet tall. You just tell like these awful stories about Comet at the end of this. Thundering footsteps, quaking the ground.
People just start being afraid of furbolgs.
No.
People hush their crying children as not to attract the ire of Comet the Killer.
He's always watching. We should probably head to the main gates.
Oh gosh dang. The whole map, what was like the second one?
Yeah. I wonder if the mercenaries have been waiting too long for us. I hope they're okay.
Like shrugs. I don't know. He doesn't know.
Well, I think we're making our way unless other people do other stuff. Yeah. By the way, Nor wants me to tell you all that he's sorry he couldn't make it.
Oh, well, that's
That's
just
okay.
alright.
Life happens.
It's just been a busy boy lately.
Yeah.
Man.
Just means
Was
we'll have to kiss
Warren
him
going on
extra
the
hard the next time we see him.
Oh yeah, Wowen's he's just chilling. He's seeing you off as well. He salutes.
He's just
Whoa! Take care of Viridian. Or the Viridian you know.
He was a stern nod.
he gets on the ship and throws the kid off.
There could only be one.
He knows the rules. How are you doing, Raw, after last night's altercation?
Well, I'm feeling a little bit better. I won. And I was out of most of my spells too, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm glad to know that Palea's safe. And these swords kind of kick ass. They really outdid themselves.
And then I do like a little flourish to kind of show that they're like super, they're balanced. I'm doing that thing that like Thanos does with like the dagger. Balanced this whole thing should be.
Oh no!
And then I stow them.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're perfectly weighted to your size.
I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad you feel great about that. Sorry I couldn't help. I was out as well.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I, as you said before, also didn't have any spells.
Oh no! I didn't need help in that moment anyway. But that's all right. I appreciate the thought. I'm just more happy to know the truth of Viridian's ship. To know that he is actually Viridian. He wasn't lying and making it up the whole time, like we all kind of half thought maybe he was. So
Right. Just when I think I'm understanding something, things get weird. Names are complicated. But I guess if that's what he wants to be called, then that's what we'll call him. And I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing well on the ship. We have to keep trying to look for whoever he's looking for too. Maybe we'll run into someone that knows something.
maybe. In the meantime, we got some like demons to slay and a castle to get to. So let's make some headway on that.
It's almost like a little fairy tale.
Yeah, is there a princess we gotta rescue? Are we missing that?
Yeah, we got some weird fairy tales.
Can fairies have tails?
Goddamn. You all pass through the docks and the dockyard where you fought the big creature. No one else seems to have approached there yet. There's still the flying over bats and stuff of the dangerous creatures, but the only thing that really stops you on your way back to the Barbican is around the square. You can see there's a gathering of the Cyan cult people, and they all seem to just be looking and investigating something. We'll throw you all onto there.
Oh, the gate's open.
They seem to be very curious why the main gate is open, or just chilling. Can't really get a read on them, but you do see Quinn is among them, although keeping his distance as he ever is. He sees you all and kind of gives you a slow kind of from the distance greeting. It's a bit more than a wave, but it's a gesture of, oh, you're here.
It's more than a wave, less than a hello.
Yeah, like it's, it's not the most eager. It's a very slow wave.
You should go talk to him, Adelaide.
Why me?
I mean, I'll join as well, since pretty much he's just calling us over.
It is early to see you lot out here, especially approaching from that direction.
We found shelter for the night.
Safe shelter.
Yes.
He kind of gives a very well nod.
So what's all this then?
What's all this?
What's all this about then? Seems the gate has been opened.
Mm.
But I mean, I thought we had the key.
Then you must have opened it. He kind of Squid's confused.
I lean in towards Adelaide. We gave the key to the mercenaries before we left, so they could go on ahead without us.
Ah, okay.
So we have to fight these guys, or what? Oh, hi, I'm here now.
Whoa.
I do not think so. If they wanted to fight you, I think they would be fighting you by now.
I don't think they have a problem with us going through the gate. I think they just haven't seen it open before, maybe.
I'll test the theory.
And I'm gonna just kind of start walking. Pardon me, hello.
They do give you like looks, but none of them really stop you. As you wander up.
Great day to be under the big blue, huh? I love that big blue. I love feeding the egg. Anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Well, we have to probably join them, but have you seen anything? Did you see where the people went that opened the gate? I'm assuming no, if you were surprised that the gate was open.
No, I know where they are. I assumed it was you. But that's clearly not true.
Right. Do you know what's beyond the gates?
There is a lot beyond the gates. Probably take a while to tell you everything that's beyond the gates, but your goal is the castle, that is beyond the gates.
Okay. I mean, have you ever been past the gates?
Boss.
Is it any more dangerous than what we've already been around in?
I wouldn't say any more or less dangerous, depending on how close you get to the castle. Who I thought was you got too close without being too careful.
Are they okay?
Depends what you define as okay, but they are currently in the possession of the Prophet now.
That's pretty far from okay, I think, Quinn.
Then yes, it's not okay.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like we probably need to go help some people.
Yeah, let's go.
All
Bye,
right.
Quinn.
Yeah, I will see you later, Quinn.
Goodbye.
You know, I could say to Adelaide, you know, I feel like I feel like he's thinking too much before he talks. Like he almost doesn't want to say something.
Yes, I get that vibe as well.
You wander up north into the upper area, which I think is this one. Let me make sure I have all of you copied. Whole gang. No, don't want to. Need
Yeah, sorry about just jumping map to map.
That's fine. What you gotta be doing? I kind of select everything. My browser is dying.
Rest in peace, Cheeki.
Give it but a moment. Come on. Okay, come back.
Please?
The tokens I just pasted just vanished. Okay.
You love to see it.
It's a bit odd.
It's weird.
A bit strange. Let's paste them again. There you go. You walk up to the upper central area, which are very similar to the lower one, but a bit more well-furnished. The houses up here are a bit more... well, looks like they had a bit more thought put into them, a bit more regal in design, but now all just rubble and mess like the rest of the town. You see that the gate that leads up to the castle grounds is also opened, as well as areas to your left and right, a kind of semi-dried up fountain. There's water in it in the picture. It's sparsely working in its state right now. And while you don't see any other people around here, you do see humanoid shapes. They definitely have the silhouette of humans, but they seem to just be docilely kneeling and staring up. And that's these weird clusters of dubious creatures around you.
So what's the plan, gang? Or is it just go to the castle?
I definitely I would like to go to my family's manor at some point. I mean, we have the key to the basement.
You know that is
We
to
might
the
be able to
east
get
from
some
here.
information.
Let's do that, because didn't our greasy friend want to pull a heist on the castle? Like, maybe we should... He's probably got some intel about the interior of this place we could use.
I mean, maybe we should stay away from anything like that. I mean, people are already calling us criminals.
Yeah. It doesn't matter at this point, my friend. What did Quinn say? I heard something about the prophet.
Yes, our mercenary co-workers have been kidnapped.
Oh, we should rescue them.
Yeah, they don't
Where
really
are
seem
they?
to be doing that great.
He just said in the possession of the prophet.
He didn't say which way they went or where they are. He just said they might be in trouble. In no uncertain
Okay.
terms.
Are these things like alive? Are they moving around? Or are they just bodies?
If you want to go investigate them, you definitely can, but from here they seem to just be, inanimate.
I'll walk up to it and should I make an investigation check?
Yeah, but even getting this close, you can see that they're definitely humanoid. They do look like they were once humans, but their appendages are slightly just thinner and gaunter. It looks like their entire body is like the scar tissue that you get when you're killed. So you think this might be like the final stage of having just been killed over and over until your essence has been completely drained. And it does seem alive, but this thing is just kneeling, staring at the thing in the sky. Not really doing much, not even acknowledging your presence as you walk near it.
Oh. I don't think we're gonna be able to get any information out of this thing. Ugh. I feel bad for this dude. Hey, Silas.
Yeah?
Stop dying, alright?
Just kind of pat his body. I'll try. It's really hard.
Yeah. I know. But that's your future if you keep dying. Don't do it.
Oof. Okay.
I mean, look at this dude. You don't want to be like this guy. This guy's like an advertisement from Dare to like not do weed, you know? My friend was doing weed and then they melted into the couch like some kind of egg.
We just played Truth or Dare, though. These things are husks. I don't know if they have anything left.
Yeah, all their corn's been cobbed, you know what I mean? Like, you've got half your kernels left, Silas. You still got a bit of the corn in your husk. You're not just the husk itself. Is that a good analogy?
I'm really confused.
I think, I mean...
Don't die!
You try.
I haven't in a while!
You're doing better. You're doing better.
I'm learning to run away. It works!
We maybe shouldn't stick around to find out if these things get agitated.
Hey, this is...
I'm gonna look at my my familiar, and I'm going to give it a command. I'll say,
I want you to fly low and fly stealthily. I want you to see if you can find a gathering of those cultists or whatever. We're looking for the prophet, okay? And if you see our mercenary friends or a gathering, I want you to keep an eye on them, and I'm gonna look through your eyes every now and again just to see where we're at, okay? But try to keep a low profile. Do not draw any attention to yourself if you can.
They give a bounce in confirmation. They take off for like a few feet before their gravity takes them to the ground, and they run really quickly.
You know, they can fly if they want to. They're choosing not to, and that's going incognito.
They're saving their wings for when they need it.
Look, I've seen
out of game, I've seen chickens like fly up to the tops of roofs and stuff. Like they can parkour onto buildings and stuff. That's how much lift they can get before they get tired. So I know Sizzle can figure it out.
If they're faster on their feet than their wings, they know what they're doing.
I mean, maybe they just like the feeling of the stone on their feet.
Like the sound their claws make when they hit
who doesn't like a good jog, right?
Hmm.
Anyway, in the meantime, Adelaide, where is your family's manor? Let's go take care of that while we have Sizzle. If you want to send Penny, by the way, out to like double times, this is going that way. If you want her to go a different direction.
Yeah, that's fair. From the pet dimension. Penny!
I summon you, Penny!
I throw my Pokeball out.
Weechoo!
Weepoo!
Bird.
And I send her out into the opposite direction. Keep an eye out for cultists. Please don't get hurt.
They fly. Fly you fool.
Then we hop on Comet and Silas's back, respectively, as we're just warding carrying us.
I guess, yeah. Who's gonna carry Adelaide? I think
I've done it before.
Okay, yeah, you do it. I'm just gonna pat your head. Oof.
I hop on. And then my eyes go orange, like boom.
I'll like pat Adelaide on the shoulder.
I
don't know if you can hear me.
I can look for myself. I should only take brief looks through Penny's eyes. I need to guide you to where we're even going.
Right, of course.
Ooh.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we get to see your house. This is so exciting. We all saw mine, and I'm excited to see how big yours is, because you seem like a person who comes from a really big house.
Well, it may not be the way I remember it.
The city's big!
What?
The city's big!
Her eyes like just warged into her animal, so she's blinded and her body, so she's just speaking out loud, really loud. Then she's holding on to Silas.
Oh.
Wow! It's so large! It's like a big place!
Well, DM, where does Adelaide live?
You live, from here, you would take it east, and it would take a bit of a walk. Like, you usually got there by, like, a carriage that would come and go. Like, there is, like, a large area of this city that is still just like forested area that they just keep as like nature parks. So it would be quite a walk, and as you start guiding them, you feel the titular Lex tug on the sleeve as he kind of like pulls himself to your attention. Didn't Graham want to like come do this with us?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Do we need to send up the Graham signal, everyone?
Oh, I mean, I think I can call to him.
Fine, request this quest line. What?
I can let him know where we're going. I don't know if he can come here that fast, but should I?
Yes.
All right. Spending a level 3 spell slot. Hey Graham, it's me, Comet. We found our way into the city and are going to Adelaide's house. You in? I don't know how many words that was.
Probably less than the 2 billion you get when you send a sending spell. I don't know how many it is. And they can reply, right? That's the whole shindig.
Yeah, they can reply with 25 as well.
You get a very like tired Graham. It's like, you know how early it is, Comet.
Wake up call.
I can't ask you where you are, and I'm wasting. Go ahead. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sweet.
The rest you get is just
Cool.
returning to sleeping.
Feel real good about spending that slot.
Yeah, it was worth everyone's time.
He can't come.
Just like Graham. Definitely worth our time. That's his catchphrase.
I think but he's not gonna be able to make it on time.
No. I'm so looking forward to seeing Graham.
He says you find a way though, so maybe he'll make his way to your house when we're not there.
That's reassuring. All right, let's just go.
All right, lead the way.
Let me make sure this place is all beautiful. I want that.
Give me that.
And I want... Well, don't do that. So you wander eastward, and eventually the paved ground of the city streets eventually gives out to like a dirt road once you enter kind of a walled off area, and you start going through a very long but kind of wide nature trail. There are like a few manors out in this area. Yours was one of the main ones, so a lot of people had to come and go from these areas. But they liked the aesthetic of having their places far out, you know, no nobles in their solitude. Eventually, the trees out here get rather large and start blocking out much of the sun above them. All you can really see is like the slight glow of the thing shining in through some of the leaves, as well as the sun from a different angle, making the place kind of yellow and blue psychedelic dream.
Everything's just green here.
Let me get you over to the map. Gotta copy the boys, Be the boys. Haste the boys. And change the map. The reason there's a battle map, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Flavor, so we know exactly where we are.
Yeah.
I just made, 13 different maps of the path leading up to the house. Fine.
Yeah, you're gonna go walk to the end of each of them and they're all exactly the same.
It's for
And then it went,
Well,
Now, Adelaide, you know that there isn't much wildlife out here. There's like selected wildlife put in this area. There were never really any like stray wolves that you had to worry about walking along this path. But now the place is infested with demons and cultists, so...
and especially wolves.
And especially 100% all wolves now. They ate all the other wildlife and thrive. So this once walk to your nice house, which was probably serene for you once upon a time, is probably not the most now that every rustle in the distance is potentially 1,000 demons.
Yo, we fighting Russell?
And as you are all wandering via Adelaide's direction, even though there's one path, so really you don't need it anymore, but roll me some perception checks.
For no particular reason.
Yeah, just to see if you can hear more rustling.
Be able to tell exactly how many wolves are there.
Ooh, yeah.
so good at perceiving.
There it is.
Ooh. I guess I'll roll one for Flotsam. Whatever this is, I'm hitting it with a fairy fire and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Tell you that much right now. Okay, well. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fitting, because I suppose Ra is warged out right now and listening through Penny. Not Penny, I don't know, how do you steal a familiar's eyes?
Sizzle.
Yeah, Sizzle. The rest of you hear a sound. Sounds like a shriek in the distance. And it's a sound you've heard before. It takes you a while to piece it together, although those of you with above a 20 piece it together right away. That sounds awfully similar to the griffin you once killed oh so long ago.
Uh-oh.
And you hear another one kind of pierce through the air, which gets probably the rest of your attentions.
Silas, get down.
I don't believe this. In the distance, I hear the screech. It kind of sounds like that griffin. Not very close by, so I think we have nothing to worry about.
I just take Ra and hold her out like above me.
No, maybe we should wake her up. I'm gonna tap on her,
Shake
on
her,
her
like,
face,
up
on
and
her
down.
nose.
I warg out.
Like, oh wow, it's a lot louder.
There's things in the woods. Probably more of those big griffins that we fought before. Adelaide, have they always been here?
Okay.
No, these are new.
Right, maybe we should make our way a little quicker.
Yeah. Just everyone try to be on high alert.
Sword.
Sword.
Ra.
I'm going like under the trees to get some cover from above in case they're flying above to like look down at us.
Mhm.
But also, I just don't want to be all of us grouped together at once. So I'm like going forward, but I'm just kind of strafing alongside the trees here.
Well, since you're both along the trees, both of you can make another perception.
Cool. See, that's what happens when you think outside the box. Get more checks. That'd be a lesson to me.
Well, you don't perhaps hear it before it's kind of too late, but all of you, I suppose, since no one really passed that check, hear the rapid rushing of wind, which definitely sounds like something took off. And like you hear a lot of branches kind of snapping, and a screech coming from above now, as you see in the air, kind of right above where Ra was heading to, a very large griffin. Though not covered in like mange and like looking rabid like the one you saw, this one looks kind of undead right now. It's got that kind of hazy look. It's got like large wounds. Half its beak is missing. And Silas, you're hella blind, as one also seems to be running directly at you. Let me reveal him. He's a bit further to the north right now towards the map. But there is definitely one speeding its way right at you.
Shit.
Oh, roll me some initiative, fellas. Let's go. Let's get something going on. As we're doing an Elder Ring, it's a double boss, okay? You thought you were free from it? No.
When I was tapping Raw on the nose, I'll give her advantage on her next initiative check.
That's right. I also have advantage now.
And you get to like
Level
move.
7.
Is that when you rage? You get to move? Goddamn. Paid off.
Feral instincts. Ah!
I love Barbarian.
The Barbarians.
Yeah, if there's fighting to be done, barbarians are great.
Oh yeah.
Amazing fights. If it's roleplay, great. Amazing for roleplay.
Unless you're Frenzy Barbarian, then it's terrible for roleplay. If
You're always
frenzy.
mad.
Like that. You're just tired all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally, it sucks. Ra, eager to test out these new blades.
I cut my tongue. Ow.
Oh no, there was poison on them.
Why did I poison these before I did that?
Oh damn! The first use is instant death poison.
No, I didn't add that on this. I'm sorry, I didn't add it, but you know how it is.
Poison of explode bones.
Two griffons, so I will blade song. And now I'm dancing, and I'm bobbing and weaving, and I got my blades out, and I'm going to do something. Let's see. Could I? How high off the ground are these two?
The one behind you, this one, is not off the ground at all, and this one's kind of up among the trees. You could probably make like some kind of acrobatics to get up to it, and then branch up.
Keep up? Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna stride on over, hop off the tree to try to jump onto it.
Hell yeah.
Acrobatics to get up there?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Oof, with advantage. Let's see if it can dip and dive at any capacity to avoid this makeshift grapple. Which I doubt. Yeah, no. You run up, you jump onto this thing, and you're rather surprised to see that you're not the only one up on this griffin. A very angry rider seems to be next to you as you kind of pull your way up onto this thing.
I want to make a shove. I want to shove him off his mount. Oh, no. This is my griffin, bitch.
Undead Griffin Rider? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll attack with the Hellion's Claw. Does a 20 hit him?
A 20 hits him.
Yeah, I just want to shove him.
Alright. A shove is a contested thing, so let's see if he can contest the shove.
Should I make an athletics instead of an attack roll? Was that wrong?
But I think you rolled 11, so we can just use that if you want, or you can roll athletics.
I forgot that it's athletics, but I already claimed I wanted to shove, and it sounds cooler anyways. We're going to do that. So that'd have been 13.
13, damn. Let's roll there. Bang. You know what? They're god awful. They were not expecting a flaming lady to jump onto their griffin and jostle them off. Yeah, they're tumbling.
Ooh.
Cool.
They're gonna fall quite a bit.
Sweet.
What wasn't crazy high because you're able to get up to them, but we'll give them a 2d6.
Yeah.
So the rest of you hear metal kind of tumble to the ground and just like a zombified just as he hits the ground hard. Not happy about it.
That was an attack action, so I could do a cantrip for the other attack.
Alright, yeah.
I'm just gonna do Blade Ward it in case anybody's gonna try to like attack me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose there's a way I could try to just. I don't want to necessarily steer it right now because I used up my bonus in action. But could I just like hold on and not fall off?
Yeah.
Is that possible? Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it for my turn for now.
Alrighty. Silas.
Oh boy. Rage!
Alright. Classic.
And, how fast is it running at me? Just full speed?
Yeah, I mean, there's zombie logic, right? Like, it's no brain, all attack.
Mm-hmm.
Do it also got a buddy on top?
Seeing the other one fall, you do kind of squint and you can see something on its back. Whether it's the same thing, you're not sure, but it definitely sounds like something metal.
Alright. Go gadget bone spear.
Or surprise, it's a big cartoon ball.
The fuse is lit.
Reckless attack.
Reckless? Can you reckless or ranged attack?
I don't know.
Probably, I think.
If it's a melee attack that has reach, yes. If it's a thrown weapon attack, then no.
I don't think it's specified.
I don't know, it is technically. No, fuck it all out.
Yeah!
I'm mad. You're trying to attack the dude and not the griffin, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let me just reveal him so I can actually select him. Hello. That definitely hits. Athletics contestant. Was either damage or the athletics thing, right? Wasn't a double? I don't know, I forget how I wrote this thing. It's been a billion years.
It is both.
Both? Alright.
Whew.
Yeah.
Math. Yeah, you pull this dude however closer it specifies.
30 feet towards me, and as he's coming towards me, baseball swing.
Ooh.
Second attack.
Well,
No
okay, that's just a lot of damage.
That's just an oof.
Math. Bloody hell. I didn't even turn on the combat music. This is such a non-encounter. Yeah, you cut right into them. Looks like they're about to tumble, but you just caught them with your sword, and they're just holding on to it as they're double impaled at this point. Poor fella.
And then I'm just gonna go back over here.
Nice.
Grappling everything.
Yep. I don't grapple
Alright.
him. Look, it just he gets
Just pull him.
That
Yeah.
He doesn't have any thingamabobsits.
No. Are you okay? You got real close.
I am scared.
I am terrified. If that is all for you, then it will be flotsam. They will. No one needs a refill of any of their inspirations just yet. They will walk back as well, not wanting to be the closest one to any of these creatures. And they will just throw some Eldritch Blasts, you know? They're gonna see what's going on. They see that Ra's up there, flying a griffin now, doesn't suppose they're in too much danger, so...
I'm like looking for the controls. Like I see the reins. Like how do I steer this thing?
Yeah.
I don't have a license.
Ra's the kind of delinquent that wouldn't even care about having a license, though. To be fair.
Where's your griffin license? Hits the old avian knight right in the head. He's still up though, just barely.
Ooh.
Comment.
Is this griffin flying or is it on the ground?
It's on the ground.
Okay. Where's my... No, it's out of my range. Unless... But no. Okay, I think I'm just gonna use... I forgot which one it was, but the one that's like almost God. I think I'm just gonna use a couple of magic missiles, take it out.
See if you can get him.
Yeah, well, magic missile instantly hits, but I just don't know if I'll do enough damage.
Yeah. Roll him up.
Here we go. 5.
5. Alright. I need to
5.
start making some checks. So... Okay, second one.
What was another 5?
Another 5. Alright, they're still up. they
Ooh.
look like they're about to teeter, but they catch themselves on the way down.
4.
Yeah, he's done. his fortitude only lasted so long.
Yeah. Alright, sweet. I don't know if I want to cast another spell quite yet. So I think, yeah, for bonus action, or actually no, I'm not going to do bonus action, but I don't know how fast these things are, but I'm going to stand here in between Comet, or not, I'm Comet, in between Silas and Adelaide.
Stand in between yourself.
Yeah. And
There's another comment next to you that's just mirrored you.
I mean, they could be.
You could be.
Yeah, you do have the thing.
although I think it costs an action.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Bonus action though, I am gonna be like, well, we don't have Petty or Sizzle, but I'm gonna use my wild shape to summon Deca and get a little sheep in here.
You got a sheep?
You're a druid.
So right behind me, I want a little sheepy.
Let me get you a little sheepy. That's a bull, that's not a sheep. Let's have him hanging out.
What up, comment?
What up?
Oh, there she is.
So,
Oh.
sheep time.
Yeah. Just, look, I just want us to look behind us to make sure there's nothing coming up on us. The birds were looking, so I think you should. Can you warn us if there's anything coming?
They give a nod. They
Thank
stand
you.
stalwart watching your back.
Take a stance. That is my turn.
Alright. That's it for the comment.
Yep.
Let's see which griffin this is. This is the one with Ra on its back. Alright, this one is gonna dive towards the floor. It's gonna try and use like momentum and thrashing to get you the hell off its back, Ra. It does not like you up here. Doesn't want you.
I'm a better rider than that dude.
I know.
Get your cowboy hat on.
It's gonna land and use one of its attacks to try and throw you off. Sorry, another
It's bucket.
contested. I think you can use acrobatics though, since you're not the grappler or the shover,
I think you're right.
which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It rolled really well as well, but goddamn, not 26 well. Yeah, it hits the ground, starts just like spinning in circles, trying to get you the hell off of it. But can't manage, so it's just gonna try and like snap its beak at like your hands or wherever it can. It's gonna go that owl head turn right back at you.
Oh, these are half owl griffins.
It's not necessarily. It's not like an owl head turn, but like you hear the neck snap as it turns towards you.
Ooh.
What is your AC in Blade Storm mode? 21, right?
Blade storm.
21 Blade Storm sounds awesome.
This is looking like it's coming. It's looking like it's gonna get you. It's got its beak like wrapped around your wrist right now. It's about to clamp down.
It's about to chew.
Well, do you want to do anything about that, or?
I'm gonna allow it because I got Blade Ward up, and also have temporary hit points, and I don't feel like wasting a spell slot on this animal.
That's fair. That's fair.
So we're just gonna take it.
Well, with Blade Ward up, you take 6 pieces.
48 necrotic damage. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's gonna
1,
eviscerate
2,
it.
3, 4.
My hand.
I just disappear. Ah!
Cast disintegrate out of its beak.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a spellcaster. Oh,
Once a day ability.
Little dude that you knocked off is gonna help himself up. But that's half his movement, so you can only move like 10 feet towards you. One of his legs is like snapped. He's just dragging a leg
He'll
behind
get there.
him.
He'll get there.
Adelaide.
Okay, theoretically, if I were to summon Lex and then cast lightning bolt through Lex, could I hit both griffins but not Ra?
Ooh.
And if that's not possible, then that's fine.
I mean, I'd say considering Ra's dead on top of him, probably not. Though
Alright.
you are evasive, so if you were to dodge somehow the lightning bolt, you know you'd be
She
fine.
has evasion now too.
Yeah, you do have evasion. But, you know.
You could also hit.
Can I do like a headstand on the griffin with my like legs up in the air?
Well, whatever the case, I think I'm gonna need to move, like, over here. Because I think I can only summon Lex within 30 feet of me. Let me double check that.
Potentially.
Oh, within 60 feet of me! Oh, that's way
Oh.
different.
That changes everything.
Yeah.
20 feet.
120 feet, just everywhere.
Yeah. So yeah, I could summon Lex there, that far away. So I could just stay where I was. Where was I?
Like
Next to
around
the
over
sheep.
here. Yeah.
Next to the sheep, yes. Anyways, I want Lex to be here.
Alright.
And yeah, Rod didn't give me, like, permission to shoot lightning at her if she happened to be on top of an enemy, so I'm not gonna shoot lightning at her.
Yeah, you got this dude anyway, so.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, you can do that, yeah.
yeah. Nothing personnel, Griffin.
You're busy. Right next to it again. Okay. Holy sheesh. I.
Damn.
Dex a save, that's good. Okay, that rolled well. That's good, that's good. I also rolled exquisitely well. I need to
Both
be able
fails.
to see your thing. Yeah, that hella hurts the Griffon. And the knight, not even expecting any more damage this turn, gets hit by lightning, almost knocking them off their feet. But they're kind of just sizzling in their armor right now.
Ow.
Yeah. Ew.
Oh, that really hurt.
That really was not necessary.
Oh, he's a cosplayer.
He's like Bill Murray in Zombieland. He's just pretending to be a zombie so he doesn't get killed.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna hurt
That's gonna
anyone.
be
I
my
was just
turn.
flying.
That's gonna be.
I don't have any good
Alright.
bonus. Well, I already used my bonus action to summon Lex, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. Griffin that you just launched. Oh, god damn. It's dumb. It's gonna try and peck at Lex. Alright, well, it pecks right through him. Let's see if his.
He goes, my eye!
I'm gonna make him do a deception. Oh, he has no charisma, poor guy. A 17 though, okay. Okay, the Griffin's gonna try and claw at him as well. Both would have hit, but I guess he just attacked Lex twice, goddamn you all.
You told the Griffin to do it! That's on you! That's not on me!
I know. I'm mad.
You just like being nice to us.
How much
you want us to
damage
have
would
fun
that
like
do?
a good DM.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would have
right.
killed everyone. That would have killed. The whole nation, dude. Television. Rules of nation.
Relax.
Let me. At the turn of the round, let's see. As it rounds into turn 2 of the combat, those of you mostly over here, you might be too distracted, but it could be captivating enough to garner your attention. Around you, Comet, specifically, you start to hear like arcane kind of crackling and like lightning kind of sparking in the air, kind of in front of you or near you. And
Adelaide, what are you doing?
You look back. Adelaide's doing nothing. Adelaide, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
You got like a dagger behind you, about nothing.
Adelaide, if you didn't want us to go to your house, you could have just said it.
And you hear like almost like a bass strum kind of just being plucked very loudly, kind of like a reverb as the area around you kind of thrums. Where
Oh, no.
are they?
I've heard this before.
There's a billion tabs. As you see, a greasy man being thrown from this area onto his back, kind of just like rolling head over heels, being like thrown into the area. He's like turned right here. He sits up, like cursing at something as he sees you guys.
Graham, hey, he's here. I say.
Hello?
I guess he changed his mind. Hi, we're in the middle of something.
I was like riding the griffin.
And like, hey,
A griffin. That's good.
Yeah, there's another one over there.
He
Yeah.
kind of lays down and looks back. Oh God. This is not good. I'm going to have words with Melody later.
Ooh, nice initiative.
Ooh, yeah, he's right
He's
on.
having the word now.
Mhm.
He quickly gets to his feet, not wanting to be trampled by a griffin.
Mm.
Let me get his character sheet up. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do, Graham? What you gonna do? He is going to launch 3 scorching rays right at this griffin. So if any of these hit you, Lex. Oh, okay, Graham.
Oh, another nat. Whoa.
And he is using the rest of his movement to kind of walk back next to you, Common.
Yeah, get over here. That's fine.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
Holy shit!
Graham. Okay.
Holy shit.
Let me just get him. Okay, so that's 18 for the first one,
He didn't roll less than a 4 on any of those.
and a 10.
39 damage?
Well, he missed the last
second level
one.
spell and the lightning bolt.
No, yeah, the last one missed,
He
but yeah.
definitely missed the last one.
Oh, but man. That would have been nice.
And he kind of like dusts off his coat. He's kind of looks a little winded. His hair's still kind of staticking.
Are
I
you
did
okay?
not like that. Did not enjoy that.
Graham, you may want to move. I might run you over.
Run around me. What do you mean?
You're fine. Thank you, by the way.
What?
Well, for helping out.
Okay, that makes sense. Ra, you're still riding this thing as it's jumping up and down, trying to fling you off.
I want to tame the beast. Okay. Listen, I didn't have animal handling,
It's
but arguably this is a zombie.
yeah, this is
I think everyone does, but
What check would I need to make to get this thing to listen to my commands?
you'd have to make a like level 3 animate dead spell command or something that gives you command over this thing. This is undead.
What if I cast Command Undead Griffin?
If you have that, that would be actually, yeah, you should have taken that spell. That was in like the handout I gave everyone at the start.
Right.
As a spell they could have taken.
He was really pushing that one on us, and we were like, why?
Oh, it just sounds cool.
So I actually have command.
Okay. So now roll me an animal handling, and let's see if that works.
Nah. Would I know? I guess my question is, would I know that this thing can't be like animal handled? Essentially, like.
You
Am I
got a
smart
pretty
enough?
good idea. Unless you maybe like talked to Harvey and figured out how the hell he was doing it with all his weird undead critters. You really have no idea. Other than necromancy.
Alright, in that case, fair enough. In that case, killing it is easier, so I'm going to do some attacks.
Do some slashes.
Do some slashing and dashing. Let's do. This would not be advantage.
Oh.
Okay.
Didn't need to be.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to do fire damage on this, so I would do a little bit of right damage. Forgot to do that. Let's All right, so that takes away my temporary hit points. I'm back to full, but I now have the right to flame.
Right to flame.
Ooh,
14,
for
damn.
a total of 14 damage on the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to do a booming blade.
Ooh.
On that second attack.
That is. Yep, that is. These things are wearing like mismatched plate armor that kind of matches their riders, but not nearly as much or as effective, it seems. Okay, so
cool.
12.
Yeah, ignore the 2 fire on that second part. But yeah, 12 magical, and then another 7 thunder, and then since it's trying to actively buck me off, I'm imagining it's gonna just take the booming blade damage on its turn.
Probably. You don't think this thing is smart enough to know not to move once boomed?
I guess that's it, since I used my bonus action to write a flame. But that's all I'm able to do this turn.
Silas.
Hello, Mr. Griffin.
Hello there. Hello, Mario.
Attack. Hello, Mario.
Also, hello, Mario in chat.
Yo.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 definitely hits. If a 15 hits, that would be weird if it didn't.
Has negative AC.
You know, let's just move it here so I can actually affect its stuff, you know? Okay. Just for 25 damage, that's...
And I'm gonna do it again.
And then I do it again.
For 14 damage.
For 14, alright.
Let's see. I moved 50 from here, so I have 15 to go back.
Choop, choop.
Just burst to speed so I can get back next to Flotsam.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Give him Chris high five. You know,
Yeah. Nah, I don't know if they know high five yet.
They don't got that spell yet.
That's my turn.
Is this low 5 like a level 2 spell?
Yeah.
The high 10 third. They will. They know you don't got any temp health left over there, but give everyone. You do get it back at a short rest. He's gonna assume you guys got this, and they're gonna mosey their way on over this way and attempt to help Ra out a little bit by keeping the knight away from you. Come on, character sheet, let's go.
You're about to get blasted?
That it might be. Let's see what level of blast we want to give this. Not close enough for Thunder Wave or Burning Hands. You could shatter him.
That's area effect, though. I don't know. If you'd spend a...
I don't know, he might be able to get its back into you. I think that would be argued at this point. No, we'll just go more Eldritch Blast at the dude behind you and get a crit and a 23. Okay, but they will give you Bardic Inspiration.
Sweet.
Nice.
Hit
Nearly
3 notes,
max
shooting
damage.
2 motes and then giving you inspo. Yeah, with nearly max damages on that. Okay, so that's 9, and then 24. This dude's definitely gonna have to make a save. Absolutely failing.
Mr. Knight.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Dang.
Nighty night. Sorry.
And then he urges you to be careful on top of the griffin. We'll give you a little... that. Comment.
Alright. I was gonna shoot this guy, but no need to do that now.
These knights
So-
really did a lot this encounter.
Yeah.
They fell off their mount and then died.
And then died. So instead, I'm gonna reach for a globule in my book, and I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt at this Griffon.
Not the book globule.
Yeah, you got the book globule. There we go.
Oh my god, okay. Okay, it's dead. Okay, it's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to crit my monster.
Oof.
God damn.
I was even thinking, like, it'd be funny if this was a crit.
Oh.
Dang.
Alright.
I mean, that's kind of my turn. I got only bonus. I can't really do much else with a bonus right now.
You could summon out a
That I
little
wanna
dude,
do.
but that's spell slots. You might not need to.
Yeah, I mean, I already summoned Deca out here.
I mean, like spiritual
So-
weapon, you could summon your little.
Right, I just don't want to use that spell is the thing. I'm gonna look at that griffin. I'm gonna turn to look. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna move this way.
They give you a affirmation that nothing is approaching from this direction, and then they
Okay.
continue to watch.
Yeah, to stance. I'm gonna move there, try to cover Adelaide, maybe Flotsam as well, and then that'll be my turn.
All right. The creature tries to throw you off once more, taking its booming blade extra damage. So roll that up for me at some point. Right, they're gonna buck you off. Attempt. So roll me an acrobatics and a booming blade damage as they attempt. If you can.
Yeah, let's do
so.
Booming Blade first.
Yeah. 2.
Well, just 2 thunder.
2 thunder.
Ow.
Youch!
17 acrobatics.
17, you are
You know what?
actually. Ooh.
I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration before you say anything. I know the result. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
And that's what, a D8?
Yeah,
right?
D8 at this point. God damn.
Nice.
You ain't going nowhere. They've got you for 3 minutes, dude.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
3 minutes of playtime.
They will, however, shoot up into the sky, like 30 feet.
Oh.
Where the wings at? And they are going to once again try and peck at you, not being able to get their claws up to you. They're just going to go for a munch, which absolutely completely whiffs. You kind of just push their face away. They can't get to you.
Don't.
No.
Stop it.
Down.
Okay.
Adelaide. Yeah, you don't want to kill it now, do you? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, 30 feet.
I mean, Ra has feather fall, so like, what's the big deal?
They're gonna go so high up that it's gonna stop. The feather fall's gonna wear off before you hit the ground.
They're gonna be falling for more than a minute.
I mean, yeah. If I'm too high up and it ends before, I'll just thunderstep to the ground.
You can thunderstep. Oh, what a way to dismount, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw some magic missiles up at this beastie.
Roll them up.
Ooh.
I can't miss.
Plus 2.
Okay.
Plus 2.
Oh my god.
Plus 3.
Hey, all right, yeah.
Almost minimum damage.
Oh.
It adds up.
To pay you back for all your ridiculous lightning bolts.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
I think it's dead.
Graham also worried about destroying this thing with all its AoEs.
I'm forcing you all to save spells, and I love it.
You know, he's going to launch another Scorching Ray. Worked last time. Plus, you're already on fire, so if he hits you, he just makes you stronger.
Dang.
26, 10, 19. The 10 will miss, but the others won't.
Is that how that works?
A little bit. Don't know if you guys know this about D&D, but
I think I've been playing all wrong.
Not as much as last time, but he's gonna make his way up, at least behind Comet.
Nice.
Kind of looking back at the corpse of the other two, making sure they're not getting up. Ra. Double stab.
Try to kill it.
$13 sadly won't make it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade. And another attack.
Damn, that'll definitely hit.
So there's this.
11
There's also the Booming Blade damage.
plus 4.
The initial damage. And then bonus action. Surprise, surprise. We're coming at this thing again.
Ooh, that'll get him.
That'll get him. Awesome.
That'll get him. 13, damn.
Damage.
Looking weak, looking hella bloodied, but still barely aflight.
As I'm like slicing into this thing, I'm just gonna be like, you could land right now.
You can do this right now. Just land, and everything will be fine. We won't kill you.
Turns back and says, it's 3 other people's turns before then, I can't do it. Silas.
Just gonna one step this way. Gonna look at Comet and go, Comet, boost me!
You have to boost me.
I'm gonna try to jump for it.
Alright.
And basically just jump off of Comet, and then in the air throw 2 javelins, because I can't actually make it that close.
Alright.
I wasn't ready, hang on!
Just jump off his shoulders.
No.
Oh shit, they could make a ramp.
Mm-hmm.
I put my shield on my back.
Yeah, roll both. Javelin.
There's the first one, that misses. That one hits.
Nice.
No, its AC is 25.
Now.
Yeah, for this one attack, it's 25.
It has shield.
Yeah, with like
Yeah.
super shield.
It has javelin shield.
It has a reaction called do a barrel roll.
Oh, dude, it's so short.
Hey, honestly, shit if it's in the air.
Looking mighty weak. It is slowly fluttering to the ground, one of its wings not being able to keep up with the other one, but still barely afloat. Can the AI
Looking
still
powerfully
kill?
unpowerful.
Powerfully unpowerful. Bada bing, bada bing.
Damn.
Well, he's gonna look to you, right? This thing looks weak, and he doesn't want to make you fall, so he's gonna kind of aim his finger guns at it, and ask you, "Do you want me to execute it?"
Do what you gotta do. Take it out. Take the shot.
Take the shot.
Yeah.
He hits it right in the cheek, and it is tumbling down in the air. Roll an acrobatics to
It
see.
loses the other part of its beak.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how high up were we? Were we like not that high up at this point?
You're like 25 feet, 30 feet. Like it's not too high up. You could acrobatics it to try and tumble.
Let's
But if you
try
want
and
to be
tumble.
super safe, you can feather fall. But yeah,
Jump into
you're
my
fine. You
Yeah,
ride
it's-
this
it's
thing
cooler than
down
tuck
in
and roll.
style. It crashes. I was trying to get rid of its wings, not bring it back to life.
Oh no, it's getting back up.
I did a little roll.
Started its heart again.
Oh.
We'll grab my javelin. The other one's just gone.
Well, you throw it this
Disintegrate.
direction, so you'll catch it as you walk. Later on in the next
In
battle, it's gonna
Adelaide's
land next to you.
Yeah. Oh. Graham. Hi.
Comet. Hello.
I'm glad you were
How
able
did you
to.
even get here?
I told Melody I needed to be with you guys as fast as possible. I didn't know he had the capability to do that.
He made you appear?
I guess? Who taught him
There was
that?
a lot of lightning or electricity. I felt that before when you were gonna come here. Does that usually happen when people appear out of nowhere?
Honestly, I haven't met a lot of people that appear out of nowhere, so... I wouldn't know.
I mean, now you have, it's you. But...
Could you really say that you've met yourself? Is that...
I mean, you do it every day.
Mirror?
Meet
Yeah.
yourself every day?
Comet's like, Well, I've actually separated, but he doesn't say it out loud.
How are you all? How has everything been? It's been a minute.
Hey, we out here kicking ass, taking names, going to her parents' place or whatever to find all the awful secrets that her family's been hiding. I don't know. I actually don't remember what we're looking for, but it's nice to see you join us.
Goes into one.
Yeah, let's.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, you got it in one, Raw.
Terrible secrets.
Cool, dark secrets. Love it. So yeah, Kame, your spell. It wasn't a waste. You got Graham to appear for us. That was awesome. You basically cast summon Graham.
He gives a happy thumbs up. He's like, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you were able to wake up to come join us.
Graham.
Yeah, right, summon Graham.
I knew I'd have a spell named after me one day.
We should probably walk while we do this. I don't want any more griffins coming up out of nowhere.
Yes, let's walk and talk.
Raw, Adelaide. How is our Penny and Sizzle doing?
Good idea.
They both seem to be doing fine. They both seem to have made their way kind of around the headquarters that, like, you saw when heading west down towards that, like, a gardened area. That seems to be where the focus of these people seem to be meeting. Though they haven't been able to see any of the 3 knights that you sent.
They said they were with the prophet.
No luck yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see anything other than a lot of buildings. But Sizzle's still alive.
That's good.
No, Sizzle, stop! Stop picking at that guy's foot. Move along.
By the way, Graham, how is Melody?
Oh, they're fine. We were just spying on Adelaide's friends. They're not doing much, though. They're waiting. The officers that you've sent us to go watch, that we've been... Keep up.
Did we send them to go watch that?
Well, we offered.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember asking them to watch them. Okay, well, it's nice to know they're not, like, on our tail right now. Yeah, I should go probably talk to Melody a little bit from now. I haven't talked with them for a bit. I'm glad they're doing fine.
They are a busy person. Mentally, I suppose. They're always thinking about 1,000 things.
I should ask them about that spell. I've never seen that before.
It felt weird.
Are you good? Are you all okay?
I think so. Like, checks himself.
Did all of them make it?
He
I don't
turns,
think he's missing any
he
parts.
turns around and checks himself out a bit further. He makes sure he's got everything. Everything's here.
Alright. Come on, Deca. Let's go. We'll start following Adelaide again.
So this whole thing with you two just walking out there, no one's gonna explain that? Okay. There's a sheep over there. It's just a...
Oh, that's Deca. That's why I said Deca.
Oh, what up, Deca? Looking...
Well, we said we were going to Adelaide's house.
Yeah, but then you both did like, whoa, and I was just, you know...
You don't have a familiar?
Let me... What? Did my headphones cut out at a very comedic point?
I think so. I asked Graham if he doesn't have a familiar. And it's just do.
As though you were like checking his character sheet.
It's Beauregard, duh.
Yeah.
That's not summons. That's not a golem. That's just as familiar. Imagine
That's
what his
just
actual
familiar.
summons would look like.
No, not actively.
Yeah, he helps me with potions and spells.
Though I can conjure one if need be, I do not have a need for one right now.
Right. Well, that's what I've heard. They called their friends Penny and Sizzle.
I have plenty of friends, but I can't conjure them like like I can a familiar.
Well, Beauregard.
Well, not all of them.
Beauregard is more like a son to me.
That's my boy.
No, we'll keep moving. I can't move the sheep token, by the way, but we'll keep moving.
It's fine. I gotta make sure the next map isn't all revealed by the time you get there, so you get to see everything. That'll be tragic. You continue through the forest area until you get to kind of the perimeter gates of your estate, and it looks overgrown to all hell. You know, it's a bit more walking before you actually get to the estate itself. And so you wander through, and you don't hear any more creatures or ghoulies waiting for you in the shadows. But as you kind of turn the last kind of tree line where you can usually see the large silhouette of the Ilmaris estate, there's a lot of it missing. There's a substantial amount of height and area just missing from your house. Truth be told, there's not much left of it, as the light kind of affixes to all the angles that are left of your once large manor. This will drag you all over to just about all you can see that's left of a once large mansion. And let me copy all your tokens, because you probably need them.
Those are some runes right there.
Mm-hmm. Huh, Adelaide, I didn't think that you lived in ruins.
Graham will kind of like slap you on the shoulder.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
You're back.
You're back. Let's put you all on the walkway.
Roughly back.
Why is Graham dead?
They really took it out of him.
While your back was turned, I finished the deed.
Oh, guy.
Why is Graham dead?
20 health. That's not how I copied him. Like, he had like fine health.
The world of the Roll20 maps is a very tough one. Transferring a token, if the process doesn't go right, you're losing pieces of yourself. He's covered in blood, like he's traumatized from that. Like, I don't know what happened.
Shit's dark in the loading screen, yo.
Mm-hmm. The place between maps. It's like the multiverse, but for maps.
Yeah.
The multi-map.
Back to the game.
The last thing I heard was Silas saying, "Oh, Adelaide, I didn't know you lived in ruins."
And then Graham hit him. Graham's best ability.
He patted me.
Yeah. Yeah, your memories cast back to a time where this wasn't so. The area was much more cleansed. You could kind of see yourself, your past self, kind of running around the fields, and the mansion being much bigger and not just the foundations. Looks like maybe like a fire. Like this looks very explosive damage happened to this place.
Can we investigate?
Adelaide will kind of like. Oh, is my audio good? Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah. Adelaide will just like lift up her veil just a tiny bit to kind of wipe away tiny little tears. No one's gonna notice. She's being really sneaky. She's not having emotions.
What was that?
Do I smell tears? Hang on.
Oh, the wind just got intense. It's making my eyes water. Well, I guess let's go into the remains of the foyer.
Yeah, you feel a soft Lex hand kind of phantasmally hold yours as you start to walk through this area.
Oh.
Yeah, you walk through areas that were once much more homely than they are now. It's just cobbles and burnt wood and old damp wood now. You can kind of remember the layout vaguely, but none of the upper floors are really able to be explored. You do remember, though, that your father's office was on the ground floor, so you think if anything did kind of survive, it might have been some of those down areas. Like, you could find, like, where the kitchen would have been. There's, like, the remains of just a burnt table sitting there with ash around it. There's old, like, paintings that are, like, barely hanging on, like, support beams that they were once hung on.
Well, I guess as we're trying to find the study, I guess Adelaide will address the group and kind of say, maybe I'm just being paranoid, but, you know, it might be worth our time to maybe fan out around the area and make sure no one's watching us. Because remember, the baronets were trying to get in here for years.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We should have, like, there should be something that we say if we find something and we can't go back to each other, like, help or something.
I think that works.
I'm dying.
Yeah. Or help me, there's a thing I can't get back from.
I've fallen into LilMr's trap and now I'm in a spike pit.
Oh no. Adelaide, do you guys set traps? Alright, I'll go this way.
Fan out.
We're going pairs.
Chuckles to himself. Yeah, who wants to go with me?
Walk with comment.
Well, we have to. Graham, you can come with us if you want, but we do have to split up. So I don't know if. Maybe you can go with Adelaide.
Yeah, wizards go together.
I'll check the grounds. I'm gonna leave Adelaide to her.
Or okay.
Yeah.
So you will fan out around the places, checking what might still be left of this place. You find, like, old metal stuff that might not have been able to be destroyed as easy in a fire, or it's still just tarnished and bent and not the greatest. Did you just eat one, Comet? Is that you eating a spoon?
No.
Comet, get that out of your mouth. Right now.
No.
A Comet's on an episode of My Strange Addiction. And he just eats like metal and
I love
chunky
eating,
fibers
I
on the
love
ground.
eating antiques. I love eating antiques. What can I say?
Got a whole collection of silver spoons, mint condition.
Ew.
They taste kind of minty
Got that
too.
smoky flavor.
Oh no.
I assume, Adelaide, you go to where you know the study to be straight away rather than... I assume this was a ploy to get there by yourself. With no one
half a
watching.
ploy, half paranoia.
Yeah,
It's fine.
a ployanoia.
It's fine.
That's a kind of fish.
And it is not a kind of fish.
Yeah.
You cannot lie to me.
Ployanoia. You cannot tell me that is real. Let me reveal. To the south, you'll see a little room which you remember to be your
I'm gonna
old office.
I'm gonna discover that a new fish and name it that just for you, Cheeki.
You will not.
Just to spite Cheeki.
I will scream a little. Actually,
Scream and cry.
You'll hunt the fish into
Oh.
extinction.
I will. I will consume them all, even if they do not taste good. And I already don't like seafood. So, Adelaide, you wander into the ruined area of where your father's old study was. These walls are kind of blown out and you're left to the wind. Some of them were hallways, but now they're just kind of overgrown and dirt has been tracked in. Any, like, bookshelves or notes have been kind of just, like, scattered or taken by whoever was looking for them. Tables all broken up, drawers are thrown everywhere, and just left to cake with dust in time.
Did Adelaide tell her where like the secret part of the study was? Was it like a secret door or a drawer?
Not really, but you do have the key. And you do know that all it took for the one Graham have to work was just to tap it against whatever it was locking, so if you just want to walk around the room tapping the key around places, that might be your best bet.
Yeah,
It's already kind of a
Yeah.
small enough room to where...
just that she sent everyone away so she wouldn't look foolish trying to find where the secret door was.
Rather quickly, with you just like dragging the key kind of across the walls, behind one of these old kind of broken curtains, the wall kind of like shimmers as if it was affected by the key hitting it. And though you don't see it, anyone outside, roll me a perception, everyone else, to see if you can see this potentially.
Nope.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hang on, let me get my
Try.
character sheet back up. Perception.
perception.
Pry silver spoons out of
Nope.
Comet's mouth.
No, let me get
Out of there.
Well, no one else was made awares of to anything that was happening, but kind of shimmying the table out of the way as well. Let's just throw that there. You do see a staircase kind of open up behind a panel that the wall kind of reveals, and you're immediately just like onslaughted by dust and old air leaving this once like air-sealed room. Where's the square reveal? you find a lower area, a lot more well kept to time. You're not even sure where this like architecturally fits in with the house. Like a staircase being here, you're pretty sure there's like another room or something behind this. You're not really sure how they put this in here. But you can see the room is still got dust and cobwebs everywhere from inhabitants that might have been locked in here with it in time. But everything seems to be still there. It doesn't look like this place has been ransacked along with the rest of your manor.
Everyone, I found something.
Oh!
You haven't been attacked. You can just go in here.
We're coming. We're here to help.
Oh,
we gotta go.
Yeah, we should probably head over. Oh, damn it. We'll make our way there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll grab his all and throw you in here then. Boop, boop, boop.
What's at this desk? There are open books?
There are many open books. One thing you see immediately on the desk is, although like, seemingly as if it was just like thrown on the table, is what you instantly recognize to be your father's old like academy jacket, which is huge. It's like your dad was a very wide-shouldered man, so it covers a fair bit of the table and is also rather dusty. But
I'll pick it up and kind of like try to wave some of the dust out.
it goes everywhere. Like y'all are making constant con checks not to be dying in here. It's fine. Like it's. I don't think my handout for this saved. Oh no.
Whoa.
No!
I'll put it back in later. But it is
Are we like on another
jacket.
map right now? Because I still only see the castle.
Just south.
or
Just south. Just
Oh, okay.
scroll down. Yeah, you got it.
Thank you.
There you go. But other than the jacket, there are plenty of notes on this table. Although the book that seems to be open and was like stopped last minute, looks like a lot of it's not filled out. There's like a blank page as if your dad was writing in this book. Flipping to the start of it, you can see kind of like the project that this book is kind of entitling. And they've codenamed it Lazarus. It just seems to be called Project Lazarus.
Well, let's do a bit of a speed read.
Yeah, as you're kind of flicking through this, everyone else roll me a like investigation check.
I'm great at those.
Sure.
For that failed group perception check.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I look over your shoulder, I'm like,
Who's Lazarus?
Yeah. Who's this guy?
Oh, come on!
Eating
you
random
just see
books.
the books and you're like, ugh. Back at the academy.
Graham's got it as well. That well. Sorry, Graham. Who got the best? Ra. Although nothing else really seems to stand outish, you do see, kind of on the shelf, there's this only standout shelf, there seems to be some weird thing kind of suspended in a jar. It seems to be like a mason jar that has like a hook latch, but it's like this weird... It's almost as if something organic has kind of like crystallized and like gained a shell. And it doesn't seem
So
to be
with that-
in anything, it's just like kind of floating in there on its own.
So with my investigation, what do I know of this thing? Is it attached? Is the jar attached to anything? Can the jar be picked up? Is the thing moving?
Yeah, with a 21, roll me an Arcana with advantage, since you probably do know something about this, since you keened. Oh, you don't not sure why. Like, you probably heard like Blackheart talking about something like this. He probably had one at some point, but you know this is a memory shard, which if interacted with, you enter someone's memories. Usually not taken in a good way, and people rarely survive these kind of things to gain memory shards. So you feel like whoever this was from probably isn't alive, whether they were dead before they got it out, or they killed them to get it out, I suppose, is up to speculation.
I'll start tapping Adelaide on the shoulder more and more rapidly.
Like, Adelaide, look! Do you see that?
And then I'll grab the jar and I'll set it down on the desk. And I'm like,
This puppy is a memory shard. Some poor bastard probably was tortured to get whatever memory is in here, and they probably didn't survive the process. So what we are holding are important memories in crystallized form from somebody that died in the process of getting them. Your dad is fucked up if he was the one that was responsible for getting them. However, we don't necessarily know that until we take a look. And since this is your family's estate, you would be the one to make that call.
Well, I guess somebody has to find out. Do I just open it up and give it a touch?
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much.
No.
Oh, she's frozen. She actually went into the shard. This is her experiencing the memory. Oh.
Oh. Our internet is really interesting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ooh.
Is not
Internet connection is not good, I assume,
Good.
is what's going on there. Ooh. Ra, you would know with a crit that you think all of you could pretty much conjoined experience this vision.
Oh.
I see.
Gotta hold hands.
I will relay that information. And I'll even briefly.
excuse me, I'll relay that information. I'll even briefly explain that
Captain Blackheart had a couple of these from his enemies in order to find where they had hidden their treasures and special weapons, ships, things like that. We could all go into a memory, but again, Adelaide, this is your family's thing, so if you want to go alone, you can. If you want us all to go with you, just in case, you can. It's probably going to be unpleasant, so you might want some company.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna send her a message.
functional if we all go. I guess.
Suppose we can. Go to the memory.
How does this work? Do we all just like
I
put our hand in the bowl?
We'll open it up. It probably has like a pungent smell or whatever, like formaldehyde type smell and chemical or whatever.
Oh no.
We'll wait but a moment for everyone's stuff to...
Hello.
Catch up.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just saying, let's just trade offices at this point. You're the one who has to talk this episode. I'm just going to be in the background.
Two gamers in the same room. It's a lot of energy.
It's too much gamer power.
Gamer squared.
It's a room with way too much gamer.
Gamer squared.
It's my new hip TV show, Gamer Squared.
What is my YouTube channel? Gamer Squared. We talk about gaming news and everything related.
Yeah, you guys are still muted. You guys are still muted. Oh no, she doesn't have her headphones in.
Welcome to Muted Gamers, where we talk and you can't hear what we're saying.
Hey, there they are.
Corner. Oh yeah, headphones are over there. Give me those.
What a menace of a situation.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's so warm in here now.
We're making it work. The things we do for drama.
Right. I mean, yeah, this is all just suspense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is planned.
Everybody in suspense.
There we go.
There we go.
Sweet.
Well, you are offered the chance to go into this, whoever's it is, memory and experience whatever they have experienced in this captured memory together.
Go for it, gamers.
Hold hands.
How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Quite a lot of us. And Graham.
And yeah, there's a lot of you.
Wait, who's gonna hold Lex's non-corporeal hand?
I think Adelaide's still holding it right now.
I'm perpetually holding Lex's hand.
Unless otherwise stated, I am holding his hand.
Well, as you all convene around the crystal and pour whatever arcane energy you need into it to activate said memory, you all are whisked away out of this room. Your visions turn black, and you slowly all regain a vision and sensation and feeling. It definitely feels like you're like... It really feels like you're Spider-Man right now. That's what all the game journalists say, dude. It's fine.
It really feels like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I did not expect to hear that reference.
But you all, kind of getting the grips of your environment, you find that you are kind of in some kind of underground, like, stone-carved area. And while you are all definitely one of these characters, you will all control a separate one for convenience sake. But you all find yourselves in front of 3 individuals. One of them you recognize as Adelaide's father, Antoine. One of them, you think
Antoine?
he definitely looks like Quinn, but although it's not a new token, this is your dad is like rather young in this memory. He's definitely got his old hair, his mustache isn't nearly as big as it was. This is young Antoine moments. Let me reveal the rest of this area so you can see everything. Everything. So I'm not sure if this is actually Quinn. It could be a descendant of Quinn who he just looks a lot like. You're not sure why he would be forever youth. You know, he didn't look like an elf, but you're not sure with that man. And you are all one of these old avian troops. You think you're down here to excavate something? That's what you're kind of gathering from this memory that's filling in its blanks slowly. And you can just hear these three muttering to themselves. Among you have like weird tools that you think of for like spelunking. You have like pickaxes. You have whatever they're for tools. I forget the name. Architectural tools. Where's everyone going? All the cameras are messed up.
We're crazy.
The cameras, y'all messing up my cameras. I'm the only one. Does Shane have to split? Oh, he's BRB.
Yeah, he's BRB.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm raising it in the wrong place. It's over here.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel like you've been gathered here to explore these kind of catacombs, this area. You're not really sure what it is yet, but it definitely seems like a place you are unfamiliar with. The carvings on the wall are things that you don't recognize. Even with the memories you have of yourselves, you can still use a lot of that. See how peeking over the top of it.
Yeah.
But you're here to find something. And you see that Antoine and other ancestor of Quinn
Yeah.
kind of agree on
friends.
something. And you hear them mention the name Baronet in referring to this guy.
Which-
your dad seems very like distrusting of this man from what you know of good reason now, but you feel like they were playing nice back in wherever this was.
The red guy?
Yeah, the red guy they
Okay.
refer to as a baronet.
He kind of looks like an older Graham.
He does look like a greasy man.
He'd be greasing.
The grease is hereditary.
The grease is... You cannot fathom the grease of this man.
Too much.
Grease is handed down from father to son. This is the family
It's in
grease.
the YG.
Goddamn.
Why is Shade's camera just like a horror movie?
I think he realized that it was messing with the camera, so he might have just turned it back on while he was still doing other stuff.
But they stand out the way.
What do you need us to do? What is it, sir?
Soon.
Antoine walks up to the lot of you and kind of stands as if he has some kind of like authority over any of you. Now we're sending you all down here. We don't know what exactly is down here. Others were sent and they haven't come back. Your mission here is to not only retrieve what happened to them, but hopefully complete what they were sent here to do, which is investigatory work. If you find anything,
Yeah, I did. I mean,
bring it back. My son. And he kind of gives you a nod.
I understand.
He wanders off, and it seems like Quinn and Antoine are packing up to leave, while the baronet is here to stay. If I can open up his sheet. And as it's been mentioned, and like the memory shard is kind of kicking in, you definitely know this is someone called Oswald. Which you recognize
like the main
is
baronet guy,
yeah,
right?
which is the main baronet guy, which Graham has claimed he has murdered. Let's save that.
This is in the past. Don't worry. There's more.
Unless you have two dads.
It's convenient that one of these knights is Graham, I suppose. He remembers all too well. And the Quinn, or who you assume is Quinn, kind of gives you all a solitary nod, much like he would in your time, and they make to leave. And well, they do. They leave.
No, couldn't be.
As as Oswald kind of gestures for you to move on. As you all
Got it.
make your
Go
way
it.
into this main room. And it is at this point where we should probably call this session, so we can sort out internet and sort out who you're playing as for the next session.
Ooh. I was gonna ask. I was like, so fellow magicians, what can we do? Oh, that's gonna be fun.
As you experience the memory of this once acolyte of the Oldavian schools, and figure out what happened to him. What did they find down here?
Who's Oswald, and why is he here?
What's he doing? What's he gonna do with this? Alright.
Nice, I like that.
Chaotic end of session, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
the
boy.
same room. This is the proof that we are actually roommates.
Yes.
Well,
I don't know why
I see the
you look
pixels, it's Photoshop.
I don't know why I look like sickly green.
Yeah, the room's got some
It's
weird
adjusted
lighting.
for my red.
I guess.
You pale
So
as
you
hell
have zombie
normally.
green.
Skin color, right?
Ooh.
You just see this door open up, and they're right there. Oh, right.
Warning you.
I reach my hand across
Gotta
here and
give
like
us
give you a high
away.
five.
Yeah.
No spoons for you.
No, give back my spoons. I finally found what I like.
We're playing as flashback people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But we'll get to
Yeah, we're
that
gonna.
next session, because we're going to
Yeah.
set that up.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Alright, we'll get out of here. Week 47 done, 48 next week. 50's coming up. That's math. What are we doing?
There we go.
Oh, it's like the Borderlands
Yeah.
covers.
Mhm.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
We'll get out of here. You guys can figure out your internet, and we'll catch us here hopefully next week with
Bye,
everyone
everybody.
here for this.
Bye.
Later.
Have a good one. Later.